Okay, so I am back with another episode. My name is Marty, and for those of you that have been following me, thank you so much. For those of you that are new to this channel, welcome aboard. I am documenting some videos of my journey living with hemifacial spasms and the treatments I sought to provide some kind of relief. For those of you that are joining and are new, please subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified of any future videos that I upload. I'm going to try to do them weekly and catch you up to present day. By that I mean, if you go back to my first video, I explained that I'm going to take everybody back in time to when I first had the hemifacial spasms and then bring them forward. I try to do these YouTubes without a script, so I apologize. They're just kind of off the cuff, and whatever comes to my mind, I share. So it's now the last quarter of 2024, and I was sad, I was frustrated, I was disappointed, and my little guy right here tried to help me out and keep me calm throughout the day and evening, and that helps. So for those of you that are suffering in pain, it might be a good idea to get a support dog or cat. They really do help. That being said, while I was trying to make the decision whether or not to have the surgery done for my hemifacial spasms, which is the permanent fix according to the medical professionals, I just took it easy again. The spasms were still very intense. Frequency was about the same, but the headaches grew from severe headaches to migraine, and I did have vertigo. So for those of you that have had vertigo, you know that feeling is not very pleasant at all. The room just feels like it's spinning, kind of like when you get on the teacups at one of the carnivals, or if you've been to Disneyland and you're sitting in the teacup and whoever else you're with starts to spin that cup around really fast, the ride stops, you try to get out. Well, that's what vertigo feels like. It just feels like everything around you is just moving circles. It just is very uncomfortable feeling. I did seek out the consult of my primary care physician, who prescribed meclizine and gave me some exercises to help with vertigo. As we move forward, we're now in the first part of the year of 2025. I start to become more and more concerned because I'm not sleeping well. The facial pains, because the twitching was so intense with soreness in the muscles of my face, becoming more and more painful, that I decided to, you guessed it, I decided to research and seek out the surgery. My pain management doctor had already given me a neurosurgeon that I could work with, and so I did. I reached out to that neurosurgeon, went to visit him. He looked at my medical charts. He suggested that I really consider seriously, that to go through the surgery. He calls it microvascular decompression of the 7th cranial nerve. So in other words, it's a nerve that resides just inside the skull, close proximity to my brain, and it has come in contact with a blood vessel, and that's what's causing my spasms. He wanted to make sure that the location of where the blood vessel and the nerve had come in contact, resided in my skull. So I had to go through another MRI. This MRI, a bit different than the others because I had an allergic reaction to the dye. I did not know that. I was not allergic to the other MRI and the dye, the contrast, and so it was kind of freaky because I had an episode. And I broke out with the hives. So hives show up. They were on my neck, my chest, all over my body. It was really a strange and uncomfortable feeling. It itched. It wasn't too painful, but I did take a Benadryl, and that helped. And I had to take it for a good week before the symptoms resided and there were no more visual hives that you could see on my body. So again, I had an allergic reaction. My microvascular decompression of the 7th cranial nerve was confirmed in this MRI by the neurosurgeon, and he explained to me what the surgery would be like and wanted me to think about it before we actually went forward with it. So I'm going to stop here and share in my next video my final decision and work forward from there.